Yo, people, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are good. Listen, uh, we're here, um, but we're starting today on a sad note. The sad note is the passing of Kathy Phipps, guys. Kathy Phipps. If you guys are familiar with Manchester United, Kathy Phipps has been a staple at Carrington. She was the first face in the like 50 something years of there being our receptionist. She was the face that all these superstars, when they come in, they see her, and also when they leave, they see her. So from according to Manchester website, they're saying that we are deeply saddened to announce the passing of our beloved colleague Kathy Phipps at the age of 85. An omnipresent figure at Manchester United since the late 1960s, Kath worked for the club for over 55 years in a variety of roles, but her contribution went beyond any particular job title. A childhood United fan from Ireland, Kath became the Reds' switchboard operator in 1968, shortly after the Reds' first European Cup success, and was soon forging friendship with Sir Matt Busby, Jimmy Murphy, and United star-studded squad, spending countless hours with Ballon d'Or winners George Best, Bobby Charlton, Dennis Lowe, as they signed autographs to send to their fans. Listen, our thoughts and prayers are with Kathy Phipps and her family. It's a sad day for Manchester United, obviously. What a true legend of the club she was. May she rest in peace. Yeah, man. So it was a sad day, man, seeing the passing of Kathy. Ever since I followed Manchester United, she was always the one. Whenever these superstars come to Old Trafford, as they're walking through Carrington, you see her greeting them and stuff like that. So it's may she rest in peace. All right, people. Let's see what we have here. Alex, what's going on, man? I see you. Let's see. Her name was Kath Phipps at 85. 85. She is past RIP. Yeah, man. Yeah, Austin, what's going on? Hope you guys are good, man. Hope you guys are good. Austin, no worries, man. No worries. First in the house. Yep. Yeah, man. I decided to do this. I'm at the office. I said, let me just do this real quick before I hit the road. Say hi to you, amazing people. What's happening, man? Southgate, how you doing, man? Sad day for Man United, man. We lost Kathy Phipps. May she rest in peace. Thoughts and prayers are with her family. Yeah, man. Welcome, people. Listen, let's jump into the news, man. Let's see what's going on in Manchester United. All right. NSR7, what's going on, man? I see you. Did I see NSR7 here earlier? I thought I saw him. Yeah. So listen, people. The news is newsing again. There's this report that I'm seeing that Son Heung-min is a viable target for Manchester United, man. What do we think about Son Heung-min coming to Manchester United? Let's see. Is that the United chef? Who's that? Do you think losing to Arsenal caused her that? No, man. No. She was up there in the age, man. She was 85, so she was up there in the age. Yeah. So no, I don't think so. Over 50 years at United, so it's she was a really important servant at Manchester United on that front desk. When you walk in, you'll see a whole bunch of pictures out there, man. People, when you walk into Carrington, you would meet her, So it's one of those sad day. What's going on? People, smash those likes, man. Let's get those likes up. Yeah, man. So let's talk about Son Heung-min. I mean, there's some reports. They're saying, listen, Ineos, they're going to change the strategy. They're not going to go back to the days where we signed Zlatan at 35, we signed Edison Cavani at 33, and then we went and signed 36-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo. They said we're not going to go back to those days. All right, they said we're not going to go back to the days, but right now we're seeing these reports that um, there's plenty of chat around Old Trafford that Tottenham star Song Hyun-min is a viable target, with the 32-year-old South Korean attacker out of contract next summer. So, again, Son is described as world class by Ange Postecoglou. Would certainly be welcomed by United fans who still regret losing out to Bayern when they signed Harry Kane, right? So Song Yong-min, is going to be coming in for free, right? Song Yong-min coming in for free in the summer. Would you consider him, right? Now, if he comes in, obviously, if we go back to this, because Ineos said they're not gonna sign these old players anymore. They're gonna go get away from it, right? But you gotta think about it this way. First of all, commercial wise, money. Ineos said everything about money. If you sign a player like Song Yong-min, automatically you are going to be, first of all, whatever money you're going to spend, obviously you're going to get him for free. Whatever salary you're going to give him, you're going to get it back millions more because of that, the Asian fan base that, follows Man United, because Man United is popular in South Korea, all that region of the world, China, you name it, right? So you're going to get a whole bunch of those folks pouring in cash and everything because of his stardom, right? So money, boom, in the bank, no problem. Can he deliver, right? Now, my thought is this. If we go for him, obviously it will be in place of Rashi, because Rashi, we have all said that, listen, Rashi, this is his last chance, all right? Right, this is last chance saloon. So Rashi does not deliver, boom, we get rid of him in the summer, right? So if we get rid of Rashi in the summer, Song Hyun-min is that guy who can come in. Yeah, you're gonna sign him. Maybe you it's a stopgap for like 3 years, right? He's gonna come in and do a job. Listen, Song Hyun-min in Amorim's system, he will cook. All right, he will cook because first of all, he's still deadly in front of the goal. He's quick. He can play in all those three positions on the front three, right? So obviously, if you compare like the finishing of Song Hyun-min and Rashi, listen, Song Hyun-min, he still has quality, man, right? So I don't know. If you ask me, I'll take that deal, man. I was one of the people who did not want to go back to signing older players like over 25, but it looks like Amorim could be open for this, and especially free, because what Ineos is trying to do, guys, is bring in players who are on that free. They don't want to pay transfer fees because we really don't have money. So you get him for free. He's still gonna cook he's good for another, like what? He's 32 now, maybe another 3 years. So another 3 years, you're good while he's working with the likes of Rasmus Højlund, Xerxes, because they're still work in progress. And then you have a player like him coming in who knows where the back of the net is. He can do something. So I don't know, man. I don't know about you guys, man. I'll take the deal, man. Over 25, do you want babies in the squad? No. Listen, no, because Ineos has said they're going to sign. What they're looking for is 25 and under, right? Because that's the age of most of our players, really, that we've been signing. Is the average age is like 25. So if they go this route, get Song Hyun-min, it's gonna be the older guy, but for free, he can do the job. You know what I mean? So it's one of those, because even if another one that I didn't put on the thumbnail is there are some reports we're going to jump into about Alfonso Davis, right? Yeah, so it's one of those because listen, when Zlatan came, he did the job for us, right? Zlatan did the job for us, and you're bringing in someone who can actually perform, in front of goal. Because right now, Rush is not cooking it. Rush is not cutting it, and you know, and for example, you get him for free. You don't have to spend money on the striker, right? You give Xerxes and Hoyland time to grow, right? And you can use that money somewhere else, like to get another center defender, another midfielder, because you're going to be losing Ericsson. It could be one of those things. Let's see. Let's see what you guys are saying here. Um, let's see. It looks nothing like. Man, I look nothing like Diddy, man. Come on, man. That's funny. Kyo, really, man? I am not. Okay. These people, it's funny as hell, man. People smash those likes, guys. Let's smash those likes, guys. Xerxes, worst United signing since Zigers, since Bebe. Prove me wrong. Give him time, Zigers. Give him time, man. Xerxes needs time. All right. You give him time, I think he's going to prove a lot of people wrong, right? He's going to prove a lot of people wrong, and so Xerxes just needs time. Bebe was pretty bad. I gotta give it to you. Bebe was pretty bad, but I don't think Xerxes is that level, and it's too early anyway, man. It's too early. So you gotta say, you know what, man? Okay, let's see what happens. But of course, Zlatan was the man. Cavani did really good too, right? So we know we need goals, because right now, if you look at our team, even Amorim said yesterday, like our defense and the midfield, it looks like it's working slightly better, right? The issue now is the final third, because honestly, Garnacho, he doesn't really fit in his Amorim system. And I saw some reports that Amorim might be open to selling Garnacho, right? So it's one of those, we may see Garnacho, because we need to raise some money. We may see Garnacho rolling out. You know what I mean? Bruno Fernandes used to take penalties. Funny, yeah. Xerxes, 146 games, 39 goals, 18 of those in Belgium, in Germany and Italy, 12 assists. Terrible. But Xerxes, listen, I know yes, he played those games, but he can score goals. Again, he was not really signed as a striker. So again, goals, we need goals. So that's why maybe they're trying to bring in a ready-made. No more potential. Obviously, if we're going to bring a striker, he has to be who knows how to put the ball in the back of the net. I.e. Min, Song Min. If obviously, most likely, if you tell him, hey, we need you United, he'll pack his bags quickly, right? I don't see him. Of course, if anything, he may sign another contract at Tottenham, but we haven't heard that yet. But if we come for him, he's most likely going to come. Garnacho Puskas nominee award, yeah. Remember he's a 9'5". There you go, Alex. Alex, remind him, man, he's a 9'5". So he's really not a striker. He's a 9'5". So you gotta cut him some slack. And once you do that, he's gonna surprise us, man. I think he's gonna surprise us. Alex said 9'5" with 12 assists in 100 games, 1 in 8. Listen, man. Yeah, you got a point. You got a point. So we may see that happening. But another one that it was very interesting. I see that obviously Man United is like monitoring or linking FC. I see that Man United looking at FC Porto sensation Samu Omaradion in January, right? Again, dude was a beast, man. When we played him, he was a beast. So again, we're monitoring FC. We're trying to get goals, and we're trying to get goals, but we don't want to really splash the cash. Okay, yes, the whole idea of Gyökeres in the summer is kind of obvious, right? Because yeah, he's gonna be Gyökeres is gonna be wanted by everybody, right? So it makes sense. Obviously, people are gonna link Gyökeres to Man United. So that being the case, United may probably don't if they can avoid spending 60 million plus for Gyökeres and going for a stopgap because they probably believe that Rasmus is the future. Obviously, that's why we got him. And even if Xerxes doesn't work by the summer, maybe we can offload him and get something else. But it could be one of those. That's why they're looking at the prospect of bringing in Son. And again, Son makes sense when it comes to the financial side of things because they will be bringing in a whole bunch of money. You bring in a whole bunch of money and you bring in someone who can play in Amorim's system, someone who can bang it in goals. Okay, he's still quick. He's not. Yes, he may have lost a little bit of a step, but he can still. He's quick. His goal contribution will be incredible. His link up play, he can even play as a 10 with Rasmus. Again, it's one of those. He ticks a lot of boxes for Ineos and them. So I wouldn't be surprised, man. I wouldn't be surprised him coming to Man United. Southgate City is there. Let's see. He scored 12 goals and got in the team of the season madness. Zigers, I'm missing? Who are we talking about? He was good at Bologna. Yeah. Chelsea's the only English club in the CWC. Can you show your? That's funny as shit. Scored 12 goals. Yeah, man. So Romelu Lukaku, but in goal. That is funny. That is funny. So yeah, man. You guys, listen. This is something that could definitely happen. And one thing is Rashi. I saw some clip yesterday on like a 30-minute cameo that he did in that. Was it yesterday that we played Arsenal? Like Rashi was terrible yesterday, man. Rashi was terrible yesterday, right? And that's why Roy Keane went at him. Roy Keane said this. I tell you something. Marcus Rashford came on there. His general play as a footballer is shocking. And then he was like, watch his header. The header. I don't know if you saw the clip. He headed the ball. The ball just went up. Like, it was just crazy. And then he says that have United subs given anything since coming on? Nothing. The subs that have done nothing. Manchester United deserve nothing anyway. They were rubbish. You know what's happening with United? They're full. They fool you. They fool you. They're not dynamic. Dude went on and on and on about Man United man yesterday because we didn't show anything, especially on the final third, right? And then he singled out Rashi. It's one of those when the club's legend singles Rashi. It's getting real now. You know what I mean? So yeah, it could definitely very well happen that Rashi could be heading out of the door. And there was another clip, Ruben Amorim, you can see him shouting at Rashi to tell him to press. So, and the way Amorim is looking, he will not tolerate, players not doing what they're supposed to do, right? So it's going to be one of those, man. Let's see, Zegers. Yeah, I guess we should get him in his prime. Let's see. The person who died. So Mark, Alex Hoyland is 21. Yokers is 26. Hoyland doesn't have to be the main man. He came be backup. His yeah. Uh, let's see. Gyökeres, Lukaku touched it. Yeah. So yeah, man. Well, that Madrid with Bilbao. Southgate is no okay. Uh, that's funny. Yeah, man. So guys, listen. So that's the news. When it comes to the Song Heung-min thing, you guys let me know what you think. Would you take him in place of Rashi, right? Because if we lose Rashi, you need somebody. All right. If you lose Rashi, you would need somebody to give you goals, someone more reliable, because obviously right now Rashi is not being that guy, and Rasmus is not really banging in goals yet. Our Zerger's favorite striker, Xerxes, at 9'5", he's not banging in goals, so he needs goals. So you got to bring in someone who is a proven goal scorer, right? So we shall see. Speaking of Madrid, let's get Mbappe. They don't want him no more. Tony, what's happening, man? Listen, Alex Craig, I don't see Son leaving Spurs. Listen, his contract is ending. If we get him in the summer, it's going to be for free, right? I don't see him. Yeah, ideally, yeah, you would think he would sign another contract, right? But if we go and approach him and say, hey, come over here, this is how much we're going to pay you. Whatever amount of money that Ineos wants to pay him, they're going to get all that back. So it ticks a lot of boxes. Financial wise, when you get him, you're going to get that commercial side of the Asian population on that side, Korea, China. He's very popular. So they're going to get a whole bunch of money, jerseys, you name it, they'll be recouping their money, right? So it works. We need goals. He knows goals. He knows how to bang in goals. He can play in all those front three positions for Amorim, right? And you bring him in. He's an experienced striker. You don't have to start Rasmus all the time. Obviously, Rasmus can be backup, that kind of thing. So he ticks a lot of boxes, and he may be due for a change. Tottenham, they're not going to win anything, So he may say, no, I'm going to take my chances at United, man. I'm getting up there in the age, right? You can commit your future to Tottenham, but Tottenham is just Tottenham, right? It's one of those. So you may say, hey, I may come to this side at United because United have a game plan to become Premier League champions by 2028, right? It's one of those, man. You roll the dice, take the money, and you come and hang out at Old Trafford for a few years. And listen, if you sign him, he's 32 now. I think he can give us at least 3 years, right? So for 3 years, you're giving Rasmus a time to develop. Win-win to me, man. I'll take that deal, man. Even though, yes, we should not be signing players over 30 because of injuries. Yeah, it could happen. Once he gets injured, then you're stuck with him, right? Yeah, it's one of those. I don't know, but we definitely need goals, man. Let's see. Ronaldo is a nice guy. Alex Craig, but we need to stop taking senior citizen. Yes, we definitely need to. And according to Ineos, Alex, they said, yeah, we're not going to go back to that, that way of recruiting anymore, right? If they reverse move and go for him, yeah, that will be something that initially I would have said, nah, man, nah. We should stick with getting young, up and coming, or going for a Gyökeres and just splashing the cash. It makes sense, but again, we're kind of tight on cash. So being tight on cash, you may sign a player here, But they did say that they're going to target more players who are they can bring in on a free, i.e., him, i.e., Alfonso Davis. That's another one that we're going to talk about here, right? There are reports that Man United, you know, they are definitely targeting Alfonso Davis, right? Um, obviously, before this report today, Florian Pertenberg has said that Barcelona, FC Bayern, sorry, have made significant progress regarding the contract extension with Alfonso Davis beyond 2025. Negotiations are ongoing and positive. Key figures already discussed, but some more details need to be clarified, right? So he said that when a couple of days ago, I think. This is Florian Plettenberg. He's one of those reliable journalists when it comes to German football, that kind of thing, right? So Alfonso Davis. So now, from what we hear today, from these reports, is now United have asked Alfonso Davis and his manager for a meeting in January. Bayern Munich have not yet accepted Davis' demand of a 16 million per year salary and a 15 million signing on fee, right? So that is the kicker there, right? He wants 16 million per year and 15 million sign on fee. And if we go for him, obviously we're getting him for free. It won't be in January, it's going to be in the summer where he's going to be free. And that 16 million salary, I don't think United will have a problem with it, or they can even up it even more. So it could be one of those. Again, I know people talking about Alfonso Davis could be going to Madrid, but Madrid, they don't usually pay big bonuses. Like we can compete with Madrid basically when it comes to salary, right? So yeah, it could be one of those, man. We need a left back or left wing back, whatever. And imagine Alfonso Davis operating on that left hand side. You know, that would be crazy. You know, that would be insane. And the news about him, Man United asking his manager for a meeting in January. That's a big news right there. Let's see. He plays at 10 for France. Let's see. Will win bad football. Isn't good. When Modric goes, Mbappe is still a 9, gives Mbappe a 10. I plays at 10 for France. Yeah. Clinical builds. Alex, Zergers is saying, I'm 35. Don't think I've ever seen Madrid play good football. Come on, man. Really? I think they did. They played decent football when what's his name? When Benzema was up top. I think they played some decent football. All right. Maybe JP Matete. Palace gets Rashi. No, man. Palace. Listen, man. Rashi leaves United, man. I think he has to be PSG kind of settings. All right. I guess he would. He'll complement Garnacho and Ahmad as forwards. Yeah, but gotta be honest. We don't play well. Bale, Benzema, and Ronaldo's era. Yeah, kind of something like that was a decent era, man. But Bale, that was another one who always was injured, because Benzema used to press Benzema was a crazy presser, man. Yeah. I think the reason we might have lost versus Arsenal was because Amorim had been here 2 weeks. Oh, Southgate, yeah. Listen, one thing I'm saying is I am not, we lost against Arsenal, but I'm not really bothered about it, right? It shows if we won and we beat them convincingly, then it would have given that false narrative that our team is good, our team is actually understanding what they're doing and all this stuff. So I'm glad that Amorim saw that yesterday, that where our faults are. When we considered the first goal, our heads dropped. So he saw the mentality of the players. He also saw, we're terrible in corners. So he saw a lot of things that he needs to work on. And so Tony said, we got to trust the process. Yeah. I mean, the man, he was able to do that to Arsenal by training them for like, 2 weeks. Arsenal, if you're talking about phases, Arsenal are on phase 5 of their development because they're going for the title. And we are just like learning the system. And we were able to learn the system enough to be able to contain Arsenal. Arsenal, they couldn't break us. They had to go for corner FC type of ball. I like Berbatov. Berbatov said, Arsenal are the Stoke of the Premier League. They had to resort to those kind of moves, go for corners because you can see they couldn't break us down. Their strategy was get the ball on the sides and see if you can get a corner. And it worked. All right. It worked, and they got their goals. It pisses me off when I see Mbappe having a chance to press, but just walking. Yeah, man, it's crazy. I think Mbappe, he will need time, or the whole Don Carlo, he needs to come up with a way to accommodate Mbappe because Mbappe and Vini, those two, they don't function together well, right? Because obviously they both kind of want to operate on that left hand side, so it doesn't work. It doesn't work. He needs to come up with another plan to get him that front three to work out. Zagreus, I think if we win the Europa, we go to the UCL, right? Yes, correct, Alex. That is our path to Champions League football next season. All right. Bare minimum for me, for Amorim, is to win the Europa League. And listen, guys, the way we played yesterday, right, against Arsenal. Arsenal is a really good team, but we were able to shut them down really by having how many training sessions? Not even a handful. And we played, in a system that we were able to shut them down. So imagine now, as the season progresses, we're going to get better and better on the system, right? And as we get better on the system, really, we should be able to challenge for the Europa League title, right? Top 4 is going to be tough because right now we see Chelsea. Chelsea's cooking. Of course, Man City now, we should expect them to get back into the groove. Liverpool is up there. Again, the rest of top 4, you have Tottenham, you have Nottingham Forest, you have Aston Villa, whatever, all those. So it's going to be tough. But our path to Champions League football should be Europa. But top 6, I think we can make it. Because the way we played, once we get better in that system, once we figure out, because the Amorim said, listen, the defense and the midfield, there's a cohesion there. Is that the final third? That is the problem. Garnacho honestly doesn't really work as a 10. So Garnacho is tricky. Again, our strikers like yesterday, Rasmus, Rashi, Xerxes, they're not really firing in all cylinders. So once he finds a solution for that, and listen, man, sky's the limit. I didn't even know Pep Guardiola used to play in Mexico, and he retired there. Who? Pep Guardiola? Oh, he did? What team did he play for? That does not ring a bell in my head for some reason. I only debate football on YouTube. One time, I made a good point on TikTok, and the guy said I was yapping Ed the. Oh, really? Listen, man. I think, Alex, you're a good debater, man. You know your stuff. I got to give it to you. Okay? You know your stuff, man. You're informed. That's what's up. I've seen you in action. Okay? I've heard you in action. Right? So yeah, man, you're not yapping, man. You're spitting facts. All right, you are spitting facts. But yeah, man. So look out for Alphonso Davis, man, coming in. All right, look out for him, because definitely looks like we may be able to lure Alphonso Davis to Man United. Because again, you come to United, man. We can pay you more. He's gonna get obviously he's gonna play a whole bunch of games, as our starter on that left hand side. Man, guys, can you imagine if we have Alphonso Davis on that left hand side, to make it his own, bombing back and forth, attack it. And then on the right, you have Ahmad, the one and only, the great Diallo. Man, dude, we'll be causing problems, right? We'll be causing problems. You have Davis on one side, you got Ahmad Diallo on the other. Yeah. So, yeah, man. I don't know, but that's why I'm here, because like guys and knowledge. That's what's up, Tony, man. You're at the right place, man. Yeah, Alex guy knows his stuff. A lot of you guys know your stuff, man. That's what's up. The guy and said Ronaldo was bad at dribbling, but I informed him that during Ronaldo's stint at Juventus, only one person dribbled past more people than him, Douglas Costa. Hey, that kind of makes sense, right? It kind of makes sense. That kind of makes sense. Yeah, because when Ronaldo was at Juve, he was still, still young enough to be able to be dribbling like crazy. Southgate, yeah, man. Portugal versus Slovenia. Yep, 20. Yep. Dude, Ronaldo is something else, man. He's a freak of nature, you know. So whoever was saying that they don't know their stuff, man. And don't they know that whenever you spit facts like that, you usually have a back, like you pulled it from a stat somewhere. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's one of them things, man. I can't believe BBC called him Michiano Penado. Yeah, man. BBC, the haters, man. Junior Holder, what's going on, man? Welcome. People, smash those likes, guys. Hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already, if you're new here. Welcome, Junior. Welcome. Good to see you guys. Good to see you. Let's see what else we got going on. So yeah, Alphonso Davis is that he's one that has been kind of dominating. A like and sub, yes, Junior. Smash it, smash that like, man. If you haven't subscribed yet, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that. Searched up Pepsi on Google. There's a definition of Pepsi, Urban Dictionary. That is funny. That is too funny, man. Yeah, man. So let's see what else we got going on. We got the Song Min thing out of the way. Rashi, this really, it should be his last season to impress, or else he needs to go, right? Let's see what Lenny Yoro said yesterday after the game. Yesterday, Lenny Yoro made his debut for Manchester United and will be a crucial part of Amorim's project. In every internal meeting, even during talks before joining United, Amorim and his staff mentioned Lenny as a crucial player and a smart signing. His game time will be managed to avoid any injury in the next weeks, but he is for sure considered the ideal player to sign by technical staff and, of course, Man United's management. That is the word on the street at Carrington about Lenny Yoro. You can see yesterday, man. The man is he's going to be quality for us, man. You just need to keep him healthy, and then we're good to go. Do you play Roblox, Junior? Okay, cool. Press or Andres, the glory jersey, Rashi. Shame, I like Rashi. Yeah, right. That's the thing. Rashi is a Manc lad, right? Born and bred, but he doesn't give us day in, day out that drive, that passion, that willingness. Like yesterday, he should have come into that game, start like balling out of control because, first of all, we're losing, we need to win. Yeah, people are saying, well, he was kind of upset because usually Rashford starts in whenever we play Arsenal. So people reports are saying like he was upset that he wasn't started, blah blah blah. But this is Amorim's era, man. Nobody is kind of automatically has to start every game, and it could be that Amorim made that change because everybody assumed Rashford to start, everybody assumed Ahmad to start. So he probably tweaked it a little bit that way to kind of throw things off, whatever. Yeah, it did not work out with Ahmad because Ahmad should have definitely started. That was, I think, to me, an L on Ruben Amorim, right? But Rashi should not be all in his feelings because he didn't start, right? Nobody's guaranteed to start in that team. Maybe Bruno because he's the captain, right? But going forward, Amorim needs to say another one that's guaranteed to start. It should be Ahmad, because at this point now, I'm hoping that Amorim is getting to a point that he's kind of knows his team, so he needs to pick. Okay, these are my starters, my starting 11, and these are the guys that I cannot afford to drop because he can see now by whenever he, for example, like yesterday, he didn't have Ahmad, the drop off was immense, right? Those kind of things. He should know who are his starters by now, and then maybe as we go forward to keep those guys, and then chop and change the other departments. You know what I mean? What happened with the Man United from the back? We had Luke Shaw decided not to play, so we had to kind of change it up. But I saw you on ESPN post. Who's that? Salvador. On Salvador, what happened with the Man United from the back? ESPN post. Let's see, Salvador. Welcome, on Salvador. Let's see, Junior really. He's learning the team. Yeah, so yeah, exactly. He's definitely learning the team, and he needed to needed to play all these players to kind of chop and change because he needs to understand by the time we get to summer, which players cannot work in his system, and if they cannot, cut them. So he needs to do this. He needs to do that. Is it Shaw hurt? Yeah, Tony, Shaw is hurt, man. Shaw is hurt. Shaw is hurt. He's out for the count. But yeah, Shaw is out, and which again, Shaw we expected Shaw to start yesterday, but he got injured again, right? So it kind of messed our plans, right? But Amorim backed Shaw. He said Amorim said this about Shaw. Since I arrived, I see Luke Shaw working a lot in the gym and working a lot on the pitch. If he continues that behavior, he is a top player and we need him. Okay? We control the load during games and training. He was losing weight, doing everything right. Okay? So that is the manager there saying like, listen, Shaw, if he gets himself fit, he's going to be a big part on Amorim's team. So again, he still has 2 more years to go on his contract, man. So we may definitely see Luke Shaw play part in the next 2 years. I don't know how many games he's going to play if he can stay fit, But the manager rates him, right? And obviously, as a left-sided center back, Luke Shaw can play very well in the system, but the man just can't stay fit. Let's see, Junior, you got some codes? You're giving out codes, man, for Roblox? My son could use some codes. He plays Roblox. Bro, is Rashi doesn't deliver. We have to get him. Okay, that is funny. Married instead of just having a girlfriend. Listen, man, leave Rashi and his new girl alone, man. Because we were hoping that people were saying on the street, Tony, that Rashi has a new girlfriend, so that's why he was playing well. But that doesn't look like the case yesterday. He couldn't do much. I didn't know they had codes. Uh, on Twitter, Angelotti reportedly said Mbappe is sad, just like that. Wow, interesting, bro. Play, bro, cave. I don't think so. I forgot the game that he plays on there. Rajat, what's going on, man? Malasia, really, man? Malasia is my cousin, man. Eeyore, what's going on, man? So you think Chelsea will be finished with Shabab Arsenal by the end of the season? People, smash those likes, guys. Smash those likes. Yeah, Chelsea could win the title, man. Now that will be something. Chelsea could win the title. Chelsea, guys, is the only team that can. Chelsea has the only team that has. It can have two independent teams, full squads, and they can compete on all different fronts. Right? For us, you can see like we have to rotate players, right? And whenever we do that, there's a drop off, right? Same thing with the Arsenal, Man City. Man City has Rodri hurt. They struggle. Chelsea, they can play, like they played yesterday. Come next game, Maresca can put in a completely different team and they can cook because the way he has had them set up is both teams they can play in his system, right? One team can compete in Europe, one can be rested for the Premier League. Like it's crazy the way he's using that huge squad that he has. So, and again, if those players can stay fresh, listen, man, Chelsea can challenge for the title, man. And based on what they did yesterday, listen, man, you see Sancho cooking, everybody's just linking up very well. Yeah, it could be one of those. Chelsea could definitely finish above Arsenal. Challenge for the title. That's pretty nuts for me to say that, even though. Let's see. Arkan, what's going on? Welcome. Arkan vibes. Malcolm. Listen, Arkan, smash that like. Let us know what team you support. All right. Welcome. Cole Palmer did a post-match interview, and the reporter said like something about them potentially winning the title. Yeah, man. I haven't even watched any of the post-match or anything like that. This is just by looking at the Chelsea, what they're doing. Yeah, they could win it. They could definitely go for it, because they have a huge squad, and Maresca now, he's finding a way to utilize that squad instead of having it waste away. Rajat, yeah, I know, man, I know. Enzo got no experience with really big clubs like that. Yeah, but no experience, but still, he can whatever he's doing now is working. Whatever he's doing is working. Southgate, thank you so much, my man. Thank you for stopping by, man. See you tomorrow. We're gonna do the preview for our game against Nottingham Forest tomorrow. All right. We'll jump into that and see what's what. I know that there's going to be a whole bunch of changes, right? There's going to be a whole bunch of changes in that game against Nottingham Forest, right? Because that's how our boy Ruben Amorim rolls, right? Um, Tony saying, you know who I like to watch in Chelsea club? Marco Correa. The boy is always playing both sides of the pitch. Never full. Yeah, yeah, man. I like Correa, man. At one point, I thought we were gonna sign him on loan. But he's a baller, man. He has a lot of energy, and yeah, he plays very well. He plays very well, man. For real. RR, what's going on, man? Welcome, welcome. Smash those likes, RR. Hit that subscribe and let us know what team you support, man. If you are new here, and if you are, I'm your boy Luther, and this is Man United Central. Welcome, welcome. Rajat, actually, no, I'm still at the office. When I roll out of here, I don't think I'll be doing it today, but I will jump on there tomorrow. PSV is in the house. What's going on, RR? Welcome, welcome, man. Welcome. Good to have you here, man. Good to have you here. Listen, this is the Man United Central kind of channel, right? But we have Madrid, we got Barcelona, we got Liverpool, Chelsea, you name it. Everybody's in this house, man. Welcome. Our PSV is your city. That's what's up. So do you support PSV? Obviously, I'm thinking, right? Yeah, welcome home, new homies. Yeah, we gotta come with a name for us, man. The group, our gang or something. I don't know. RR PSV. Yes, yes, yes. How do you feel about Ruud van Nistelrooy becoming Leicester's manager? I know Ruud did his thing at PSV, man. So far, Ruud got a true new manager bounce from Leicester, man, when he got that win, which is pretty good to see, man. Pretty good to see. Let's see what else we got going on. Maguire. What are they saying? Oh, Maguire posted. I think he's a good trainer. Yeah, man. He is. He is. He has shown us. He has shown he's a good trainer for sure. Coach, yeah. Because he took over Man United those 3 games, whatever. He did his thing, man. He did his thing, and he said he was really surprised that, managing those 4 games for Man United, the amount of exposure it brought him is like, listen, I won, a whole bunch of games with PSV. He never got this many calls for positions, but managing 4 games for Man United, calls were ringing off the hook. It shows, what it means to manage a big team like Manchester United, because the whole world is watching Man United and they see what you can do. Opportunities come up. Better than Van Gaal. Yeah. Listen. I agree with you, man. I agree with you. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I wish him all the best, man. I wish him all the best because definitely he's a really nice guy, and he connects very well with the players. And that's his big power right there, the connection with the players. Because when you can connect with the players, then players will be willing to fight for you to play as hard as they can to get you winning. So, and he did that with the United. He did a really good job with Amad Diallo, a young player. Even Amorim, our new head coach right now, is crediting Ruud from the work that he did with Ahmad, because all that work that he did with Ahmad, Amorim right now, he's reaping the benefits, right? He's reaping the benefits from that work, and even said the other day, man, thanks to Ruud, because all that work, what, Ahmad is cooking for us, right? So, yeah, man. So all the best to him. Let's see what else we got going on the Manchester United side of things. Oh, guys, listen, I just saw that. Did you guys hear about this? There's a new rule, okay? So referees will award a corner to the opposition if a goalkeeper holds onto the ball for too long, under new system being considered by football's lawmakers. Guys, what do you think? Your club, Luther, we can be called beautiful gamers. Okay. The BCs? Oh, the BGs. Oh, okay, okay. That's not bad. Welcome, welcome, you beautiful gamers. Tony, you know what? It's not, I'll put that down, be like, welcome, welcome, you beautiful gamers. Okay, okay. That's not a bad one, man. It's not a bad one. I'm cooking Liverpool with Sporting Lisbon 6-0. Damn, Rajat. You know, keep doing it, man. Are you playing 3-4-3? Or what formation are you playing? Yeah, but Tony, I like that, man. I'm gonna put that into advisement. That's a nice one, man. That's a nice one. Let's see what we have else going on here in United, man. Again, it's just today is it's a sad day for Manchester United because we did lose Kath, one of the club's legend receptionists, who had been at Man United for over 50 years. He had seen all all the stars, man, come and go in that club. So may she continue to rest in peace. Yeah, Rajat, 3-4-2-1. I like that, man. I like that. And the coach is Ruben Amorim. Nice. Come on, man. You're supposed to be playing as United. All right. You should be cooking with United under that formation. All right. Let's see. The lit. Let's see what I see the lit trending here. I don't know what did the lit say. Yesterday, Amorim said, we tried, but the reason we lost, right? We tried, but they are a very organized team, Arsenal. If Matthias de Ligt had scored at that moment, the dynamic would have been different. 100%, man. The set piece changed the game in the second half. Dude, had we scored that header, I mean, that could have been it, man. We could have, from that point, it would have been crazy. But I got to give it to David Raya. That save was incredible. Incredible save. He should not have been able to get to that ball, man. Because Matthias de Ligt headed it correctly. He went up and headed it opposite, like not, straight up to the goalkeeper. He headed it opposite. And that ball was going in that net, man. Yeah, but David Raya, big up to him, man, because that was a really good save. And as a goalkeeper myself, I definitely second that. That was an amazing save there. Right? Matthias de Ligt said, disappointed to leave with no points, obviously based on the last game. Also disappointed because it was a balance before the first half, the first goal. The corners made the big difference today. Yeah, for sure. Was that off Bruno's free kick? No, it was a corner. I think it was a corner. No, it wasn't a corner. Yeah, it was a free kick, I think. It was a free kick. If they weren't going to waste time, then score off these two corners, it was definitely a different match. Yeah, definitely well organized. First half has some huge drop off second half. Yeah, Rajat, I agree. Wait, there was Anthony shot. Yeah, Rajat, that shot of Anthony, that was Anthony, man. I don't know what he was trying to do there, man. Just put your lace through it, man. Yeah. Put your lace through it and go for the goal. But I don't know what he tried to do there. It was just, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. But yeah, Raya's save, that was nuts. That was absolutely nuts. Let's see what else we got going on here. Let's see. Yeah, most of the news is talking about Alphonso Davies. Again, Bruno Fernandes holds this record for most assists provided by a Portuguese player in the Premier League's history. Bruno Fernandes, 46. Bernardo Silva, 45. Nani, 43. Cristiano Ronaldo, 37. All right, Bruno, leading the Portuguese assist ranking. That's what's up. Lenny Yora's first comments after his debut at Manchester United, he said, listen, it was mixed feelings, but here we are, finally. So, he was boosted that he got a chance to actually play. Let's see. United is Yasin. Hello, welcome. Make sure you smash that like, hit the subscribe, my man. He's a supporter from United from Turkey. I hope the team will return to the old days. Turkey, welcome to the house, man. Listen, again, smash that like, hit that subscribe. Yes, listen, right now, under Amorim, we are on the right track. I believe in Amorim. I believe what he's trying to do. He should be, once he gets backed, he gets players that can work his system. Yeah, listen, we're going to be able to cook. Yesterday, we were able to stop Arsenal. They couldn't score, during the game. They had to resort to corners and all this stuff, right? So, let's keep supporting this manager. He's going to cook, man. He's going to cook for us, right? Yeah, man, nice to see you. Is it welcome? Yeah, so it's one of those. Let's see what else we got going on. Lenny Yoro's debut numbers yesterday. He had 100% aerial duels won. He had 86% pass accuracy, 75% ground duels won, 4 tackles attempted, 3 tackles won, 2 passes into the final third, 2 clearances, man. What a debut. That was a really good debut. Those numbers are incredible, right? So, guys, listen, we have reached the 1 hour mark. I appreciate you guys hanging with your boy. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Let's end it here. I'm going to pack my stuff and head on home. My drive is going to be like a half an hour. So, guys, thank you so much for being here, man. I appreciate you guys so much. Smash those likes, hit that subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Once again, I am Luther, and this is Man United Central. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Take care. Peace out.